So check if you're a maths or science educator and you use digital resources, this one might be for you. A question can be technically correct and still be invalid because of its diagram. A diagram may be clear, attractive and legible, however it may support more than one answer. A label can sit near the wrong segment, an angle can maybe appear to belong to the wrong vertex. A false arrow can begin on the wrong object. A DNA profile can appear to identify one candidate while the visual evidence supports two candidates. If the assessment engine accepts only one answer but the diagram permits another, that is not a learner error, it is an assessment design error. The solution is not always to weaken the marking so that every interpretation passes. Sometimes the question, the diagram or the underlying data must be repaired. This is especially visible in geometry and vector-based physics. In geometry, a point is not merely a letter. A vertex belongs to a defined segment. An angle occupies a specific region between two rays. A value belongs to a particular length, angle, or relationship. In physics, again, an arrow has an owner. A force acts on a specific object. An electric field is determined at a particular point. One charge may be the source while another is the target or test charge. The direction and angle must be measured from the declared reference. These relationships cannot be left to visual guesswork. That is why I favor specification-led diagram fabrication. So I need you to listen carefully. Before drawing the final asset, create a ledger of vertices, segments, labels, values, targets, arrow origins, angle ownership, reference lines, and the exact relationship between the visual and the question. Then inspect the diagram where the learner will actually encounter it, so that's inside of the assessment itself, on the shared screen and on a mobile display, whatever the case is. A diagram that works only when enlarged in a design tool has not passed. The same standard applies to free body diagrams. A diagram, or rather a body, should rest on the surface. The normal force should originate from the body, weight should point vertically downwards, and inclined angles should be shown against a clear reference. These are not cosmetic details, they govern the learner's reasoning. The central principle is this: the diagram is not decoration added to the question. The diagram is part of the question's logic and must support exactly the reasoning the assessment intends to measure.